Welcome to my channel. Do you sometimes feel stuck when speaking English? You know what you want to say, but the right words don't come. You pause, you feel nervous, and maybe you even stay silent. But what if just 20 simple words could change everything? In this video, we will learn 20 powerful everyday words. Not hard words, not confusing ones, just the ones that real people use every single day. Comment below. Do you feel stuck because you don't have the right words? Let me know. I read all your comments. Now, let's begin our journey together. Chapter 1. Words that start conversations. I still remember the first time I tried to speak English to a stranger. I was sitting at a bus stop. A tourist came and sat next to me. I wanted to say something, but I was afraid. My hands were cold. My heart was fast. I opened my mouth and then closed it again. I was silent. And then the moment passed. That person left, and I missed my chance. That day, I promised myself something. I said, "Next time I will speak. I will say something, anything." But what should I say? That was the problem. I had no idea how to start. No one teaches you that in school. No one tells you that the first word is the hardest, but also the most powerful. If you can learn just a few words to begin a conversation, your whole English world will change. You will open new doors. You will connect with people. You will start to feel like English is not just a subject. It is your voice. So let me give you 3 beautiful words. They are simple, they are friendly, and they are magic. The first word is hi. Yes, just that. One small word, but it can change everything. Hi is easy to say. It is soft. It is kind. It is the door you knock on before entering a conversation. When you say, hi, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be present. Say it with a smile. Say it with your eyes. Say it even when you're scared. I once said hi to someone in a coffee shop. That person smiled. They replied, hi. And that's how we started talking. It was just one word, but it became a whole conversation. The second word is excuse me. This word is very polite. It shows respect. You can use it to ask a question or to get someone's attention. Imagine you are in a shop. You need help. You want to ask something, but you feel shy. Just say, excuse me. That's all. The person will look at you. They will wait. And now you are in. Now the conversation can begin. I remember one student. She went to London for the first time. She didn't know much English, but she had one line. Excuse me, can you help me? And with that line, she found her way every single day. She never got lost, because she always knew how to begin. The third word is hello. You might think it's the same as hi, but it's a little different. Hello is softer. You can use it on the phone, or when you enter a room, or when you want to sound calm and clear. One of my students told me this. When I say hello, I feel grown up, I feel polite, I feel safe. And it's true. Hello is not just a word, it's a feeling. It says, I am here, I am ready to talk. So let's stop here for a moment. You now have 3 words. Hi, excuse me, hello. These are not grammar rules, these are keys. And when you have the right keys, you can open any door. You can begin, you can try. You don't need 500 words. You don't need perfect grammar. You just need the courage to start, and the words to help you do it. Let me tell you about one more thing. A learner once told me, I always waited for someone else to speak first. And I said, why? And she said, because I was scared to make a mistake. I looked at her and smiled. I said, "You don't need to wait. You can be the one who starts." And that day, she did it. She said hi to her classmate. They talked, they became friends. She never waited again. So, my friend, don't wait. Practice these 3 words with me now. Say them out loud. Say hi. Say excuse me. Say hello. Say them again and again until they become your friends. Because that's what good words are. Friends. They help you when you're afraid. They walk with you when your voice is small. And they open the path for bigger conversations. Now tell me in the comments, which word will you use first today? Chapter 2. Words for Daily Routines. Every morning we wake up and do many things. We open our eyes, we get out of bed, we wash our face, we eat something, we go to school or work. We do all these things in our language without thinking. But when we want to speak about these things in English, suddenly we forget. We pause. We feel confused. We think, how do I say that simple thing in English? That's where we begin today. In this chapter, we will learn 4 small words that will help you talk about your day. You already live the words. Now it's time to speak them. Let me take you through a simple day in English. Just a normal day. But this time, we use 4 powerful words. The first word is wake up. This is the start of everything. It means your eyes open. Your brain says, I am here. This word is about beginning, about being alive. You can say, I wake up at 7 a.m. Or, I wake up late on Sunday. One of my students once said, I don't need alarm clocks now. I just wake up and say this word in English first. That's a beautiful way to start the day, with language, with confidence. The second word is eat. We all do this every day, morning, afternoon, evening. But many learners forget this small, important word. Eat is simple, but it connects you with food, with life. You can say, I eat breakfast, or I eat rice, or I eat with my family. This word is useful in every culture, every home. One time, a tourist was in Pakistan. He was hungry but didn't know how to ask. He only said, eat, and pointed to a plate. The shopkeeper smiled and gave him a big meal. 1 word, 1 smile, 1 full stomach. The third word is go. Such a small word, but so powerful. We use it to talk about movement, about action. You can say, I go to school, or I go to work, or even I go home. This word tells the story of your journey, where you begin, where you go. One boy I knew would say, every time I walk, I say the word go in my mind. I go, I go, I go. That's how he practiced his English, step by step. The fourth word is sleep. The end of the day, the quiet, the rest. After all the waking, eating, and going, we return to this. Sleep. You can say, I sleep early, or I sleep late, or even I can't sleep. This word helps you close your story, and tomorrow it will begin again. I once met a woman who had trouble sleeping. She told me, now before I sleep I whisper in English, I sleep now. It calmed her heart. It gave her peace. Now look at these 4 words. Wake up, eat, go, sleep. That's your day. That's your life. You already live these words. But now you can say them. And when you say them, you start to own your English. You start to feel strong. You start to feel real. Let's try something together. Think about your day. What time do you wake up? Say it in English. I wake up at... What do you eat? I eat. Where do you go? I go to... When do you sleep? I sleep at... That's it. You just told the story of your day, in English. with only 4 words. So many learners feel like English is big, too big, but it's not. It's made of small pieces, small words, real life. When you speak like this, English becomes natural. It becomes yours. Let me tell you one last thing. A young boy from Vietnam used to be silent in class. He was afraid to speak. But one day, his teacher asked him, "Can you tell me what you do every day?" He only said 4 words. "I wake up, eat, go, sleep." The class clapped. The teacher smiled. And from that day, the boy began to speak more. 4 words opened his voice. So now I ask you, what are your 4 words? Tell me in the comments. Let's share our day in English. Let's learn from each other. Because your story matters.